there, and welcome to this video on the New to Uke series. I've got more to that on the links down below. Hey, if you're new to the ukulele, you need to learn how to hold your instrument properly. And there are 3 considerations in holding your instrument. 1, so that it will sound its best. 2, so that you won't put undue tension and strain on your body, which can actually lead to some injuries. And 3, so you won't drop it. Let's get going. I recommend that my students sit down when they play the ukulele. It gives them a lap to help support your ukulele, and it keeps your ukulele from falling. The sound hole needs to be pointing straight out. In fact, the face of your ukulele should be, or the top as we call it, should be a pretty nice straight line, perpendicular to the floor and parallel to your body. Your strumming, picking hand comes around and kind of cinches that ukulele into your body. Strap it in there. You apply a little pressure, which will make it easier than if you ever want to stand up and play, because it'll hold your ukulele. And then it positions your fingertips between the sound hole and the top of the body. This is your strumming zone. Take your chording hand, kind of wobble it around, make sure it's feeling nice and loose, and then pretend that you're grasping an imaginary sandwich. And you can see the shape that your hand wants to take naturally. Your thumb is positioned underneath your fingertips, and that is how you want to approach the neck of your ukulele. And when I have my hand on from the beginning chords that we're going to be learning, it is right there in the middle of the back of the neck, and it's between the 1st and the 2nd fret. So that is a nice natural position. You want to try to keep as much space between your palm and the ukulele, because you don't want to mute your strings. And so if you're squinching up on your neck, you'll mute strings. It'll just happen. So trying to keep a nice rounded area there so that you won't be muting any of your strings. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about a strap. These days, I'm seeing a lot of ukuleles that are already coming drilled with strap buttons in place. And in fact, this ukulele came with them. A music store that I work with when I'm in Alaska, they will drill your ukulele for you and make sure that it'll accept a strap button if it doesn't come already drilled. So I'm very, most of the professionals play with straps. So you want to emulate the professionals is my thought. Here's what I think about straps and what they can provide for you. First of all, look, Ma, no hands, and your ukulele did not spill to the floor. That is really a huge plus. Then it totally frees up both your hands. If your strap is positioned nicely, your ukulele pretty much falls in place. And maybe a little adjustment there, and then you don't have to use as much pressure with this hand, so it can be free and nimble and loose. And the same thing with this hand, it encourages this hand, which should be free anyway because you're supporting it with your forearm if you don't have a strap, but it really helps free up your hand from any responsibility of having to hold on to the neck. It's just there, and so it keeps complete freedom and keeps your hand in its most natural position, which is good for your muscle health. All right, let me know, do you have any more questions about how to hold your ukulele? I answer all my comments. Please leave me a comment down below and I'll do my very best job to help you get started on the ukulele correctly. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Every time I put a video up, you'll be notified.